So one of the co-founders, I have four co-founders, my husband and my three sons. So two are out, two are here. So thank you so much. MSME Africa Accelerator Program. Wow. I don't even know where to start from, but I want to say a big, big thank you to Mr. Shey Olurotimi and his team. You people have touched my business in a way that I would never, ever forget. The second co-founder is there, sorry. I would never, ever, ever forget. Like, you see that particular class, I will keep talking about that class. You see that class that mother-in-law handled. I'm not sure I can forget about that woman in even in 20 years time, because that was the major problem I was facing in my business. That was the fact that I had so many unanswered questions, and she broke it down to ABCs. I was that day, I was just here with my baby. I was just smiling and screaming in my house. Like, thank you, ma. Mother-in-law indeed, mother-in-law indeed. So I'm so grateful. Every other facilitator, as in, I would just say, even the days I didn't have data, I made sure that I had that data before time. I made sure that I had my device charged. I'm so grateful. Despite the fact that I could not submit my pitch, I was very down that I didn't see the mail until like 2 days to go, I think a day to the deadline. But I would not say it happened for good, because even that last teaching session, I was here and my note was full as if I was one of the people teaching. And I know that that experience, if I want to go into teach, there are some mistakes I will not make based on that last meeting. So I'm grateful. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Mr. Chair. I'm so grateful to the MSME team. God bless you all. You've impacted my business. And I tell you, from MSME
Yeah,
program, now
thank
I have
you.
a staff. I have a staff, and I'm still planning on getting like two more to expand my business, because I was scared,
Mm,
but the program gave me the push I needed. Thank you so much. Thank you.
yeah. Wow, wow, wow. I love that. We are here for this. That is why, I mean, this beyond beyond whatever grants or whatever that you might get. See, the truth of the matter is the grant money will finish, uh whatever credit or whatever it is or benefit you get will finish. But what will stay with you is what you've learned and the connections you've made. And I'm really excited to hear that. I'm really, really excited to hear that. Before we move on to the next two people that we will be taking, I would like us to, with a clapping ovation, make welcome the founder of MSME Africa, the amazing, wonderful man that, God, permit me to use the word. I mean, of course, I'm a Christian, and I know some of us are Muslims here as well, and we all worship God, right? Yes, thank you. That God has used to, bring this great opportunity to us. Okay, let's make welcome for his welcome speech, Mr. Sheye Olurotimi. Please, a round of applause, please. Thumbs up. Let the chat session go crazy. Let us. Thank you, precious. Exactly, yes. Thank you very much, Mr. Sheye. You have the mic, sir.
You guys are making me very shy now. Good morning, everyone. Can everybody hear me? Are you guys good?
Yes, sir.
All right, so good morning, everyone. And this is an exciting one. It looks like I just have a baby, right? We're doing like the naming ceremony, because I believe that this is the beginning of many things. So we told ourselves in MSM Africa last year that going into this year, we want to start rolling out accelerators and incubators and other programs. So we've done a lot around events, a lot around webinars and so many other sessions. But we needed something that is more holistic, something that is going to have bigger impact. And we started with the MSM Africa Growth Factory Accelerator. And the very first cohort, you guys wanted to kill us with application. We had 700 applications. I could not even wrap my head around it. And we admitted about 300. Now we have over 100 graduating today. And to me, it's been such an amazing journey all the way from March 2025 till this very moment. And today we have 5 startups pitching for prizes, and then 3 of them are going to emerge now. But like Bedu said, much more than the prizes and what have you. I love what we have built in that community of business owners that make up the Growth Factory Accelerator. I am looking forward to what is going to happen in the um, in the alumni community after now. I'm looking forward to the impact on your various businesses. I'm looking forward to what you also glean from your mentors. I'm sure you also know that after this session, there is also a bonus of mentoring session, one-on-one, where you're going to have an established entrepreneur talk with you, hold your hands, and help you walk through your business. So I'm more than excited. I'm very happy that today has finally come, despite a lot of hiccups on the way. I'm very happy to see how much impact you are making already. I'm glad about the testimonials, even the ones that are not shared yet. So people have come to my DM to say this has happened, that has happened. I'm very excited about what is going to happen afterward. And much more importantly, I'm looking forward to the next 5, 10, 15 years and what will have become of your businesses and your endeavors. So thank you so very much for coming to this closing ceremony. And whether you are one of the people pitching today or not, even if you are pitching, whether you are one of the 3 winners today or not, everybody is the winner. There are benefits here and there. And I'm more than excited to say thank you and welcome to the closing ceremony. God bless you real good.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you. So please, can we appreciate him once again? Please, can we appreciate him once again? I mean, it takes a whole lot to pull resources together to do this, even though it's virtual. I mean, to be able to get everybody, to get the speakers, to get the facilitators, to get everyone, the mails going out, every facility that has been put into this is, it's very commendable. Thank you so much, sir, for this blessing. Thank you. The like you said, some people have been into DMs, even my DM. I mean, I was grinning with so much joy from years to years. I was just grinning, excited to see the testimonies. I know about 2 people who already got grants, and they were telling me, you see, when I was preparing for this pitch competition, it was just timely that they taught us on pitch, and then I mean, I'm like, wow, like really, look at silent impact being made. See someone moving from 1,500 on IG, she just shared now, to 3,000 just within 48 hours of announcement. MSME Africa has such a huge following, right? I mean, I tell you for a fact that 60% of founders in the country have applied for 1 or 2 grants on MSME Africa's platform. Do you understand? So that means it's a platform everybody knows, everybody's aware of. But the funny thing is, when you see the man behind it, he's so humble. You have no idea, how much he has impacted Nigerians. Okay, I know of someone who won. Is it 5 million grants? About 2 weeks ago, I was fortunate to be there with him, and I was like, I was proud. Like, wow, this is amazing. One of us, one of our own, and he's here with us today. Some others have, gotten so much more. Do you understand? So these are, I mean, building stones, stepping blocks onto greater things and greater achievements, right? So I want us all to appreciate this opportunity. You may not win the grant, but what you've won is greater. I mean, is much more than any money that you can get. Trust me on that. I mean, for someone who has also been part of programs that did not win grants, trust me, I won much more. Do you understand? So I'll be taking 2 more people. So, because we've taken 2 ladies, we'll be taking 2 guys. Gender balance, justice for men. Okay, so we'll be going with Mr. Okoro with his nice looking glass, looking like a gentleman, handsome man. See business family, fresh. Okay, classified. Yeah, exactly. Gender equality. So let us take classified more. Thank you very much. Share with us what are the milestones and how was your experience overall. Thank you.
Yeah, good morning, everyone. I'm so very, very excited about this. For the journey so far, I learned a lot and also meeting a lot of people, trying to enhance our startup, you know, and I want to also thank our business pocket money, uh, our business what's it called again? Grandma.
Pocket lawyer.
Someone to help me. Yeah, pocket lawyer. Yeah. She helped us so much in redefining our startup agreement and also trying to secure a contract with a company who can help us enhance our system very well. Yeah,
Mhm.
so the program has been so helpful, and also a challenging one in our company for us to be able to meet up And also in this pitch challenge, this also trigger us to wake up more and also trying to put more effort, to hit that target. It's not been easy, but I believe God has been with us and also throughout this program. At times, so I will face a lot of network challenges, and so many things, but we'll keep on our best to make sure we finish the program. And thank God we were able to be part of the people that pitched. That is so wonderful for us. So everything, I'm so grateful for our business, the impact, the connection, and also Mr. Abiodun. We also trying to connect with you. We also working towards our your company working with us, as a logistics partner. So we're also working on our API to be able to allow third-party logistics agents, to integrate into our website. So we're also working on that as well. I really want to thank God for the connection, the impact, everything, all in lot. As our business gained a lot from this program. Thank you so much, Mr. Shi and MSME Africa. I really do appreciate.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. That's amazing testimonials that we heard there, and I believe that some of us are also achieving, the same feat, even though we are not coming out to speak. But we appreciate that you send in these, testimonies. Please, just to confirm, I would like to know if the representative of Mr. Jamila Ayidu is on the call. Please, if you're on the call, can you just just notify us? We appreciate that. Okay, all right. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. I see that. Okay, so before we introduce our our keynote speaker for the day, I would like to get one more person, and is John Peter Effiong on the call? John Peter, are you on the call?
Good morning.
Okay, good. Please go ahead.
Okay, I believe. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
All right. Sorry, I'm in my office. The rain doesn't allow me to go out, so that actually, my experiences on the program has been very wonderful. I want to speak on one of the classes that we have, the one that talks about business development from the CEO of the Click. One of the things I learned in that class was that we should pay attention to that business is more than getting the money. We should build, it's more than transaction. We should build relationship. Now, when I listened to him talking about that, I tried to apply that to my business. I discovered that I try to build relationship for my customers who are mostly parents. And most of them that were having relations of withdrawing their services from me, they keep on doing their business with me. And that is why I have some growth in my school project. And I still have some of them are going for more inquiry from against next sections. And besides that, there was a class that we entered, and the facilitator said that clarity is a compass of the growth. That statement is always at the back of my mind throughout the period of my life, throughout this period, to have clarity in my vision statement, in my mission statement, in my core values, in my whatever thing I do that will bring the growth to the business I'm having at hand. To have no clarity, to put the compass for the growth of the organization. Even while having regular meeting with my workers, I have to make sure that there's a clarity on whatever thing we do and align with our vision statement. So I really appreciate the growth MSME has really done very well. And my
Right.
special
Thank
thanks
you very much.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
thank
My
you.
special thanks goes
It's
to the
good to hear
CEO
from
of.
you.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, we
Thank you
would
so
have
much.
loved to actually see your face. So, Mr. John, we'll have loved to see your face. Let's put a face
Okay,
to the
this
name.
is my
By the
face.
time I see you outside, I know that man. He's a millionaire. I know him.
This is my face. I am in the school. I'm sitting down in the school right now. and the
Okay,
people
yeah.
are running around. Yes, because of the rain. We have rain here in this area. This is me. This is me
Okay,
sitting down.
good, good, good
You
to
can
put a
see one
face
of
to
my
it.
people here. You can see my
Yeah.
people here standing with me. Can
Okay,
you see them?
hello. We are
Hello,
meeting you.
people.
Okay, okay.
Can you see them?
Yeah,
I'll
yes, we
go back
can.
to your class.
Yes, we can.
Hello,
Thank you
hello.
very much. Thank you.
All right, all right.
All right. So
Bye.
we'll be inviting the next the keynote speaker right about now. Mercy, please, you have the mic. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you, Abiodun, and thank you to everyone who's been speaking since we started this morning. It's such a great honor to have this moment, And this morning we have the privilege of having in our midst Dr. Jamina Ayedun, ably represented by Mr. Folajimi Arule. And Dr. Jamila is the MD/CEO of Credit Registry, and of course she is a leader in the ecosystem, and it is a pleasure that we have someone representing her, because she could not be here because she has so many things to engagement, but then this means a lot to her, and that's why we have Mr. Folajimi this morning. So yes, Mr. Folajimi, it's such an honor to have you. Please let's have the keynote speech from Dr. Jamila. Thank you.
Okay, thank you for that introduction. Hi everyone. Good morning. It is truly inspiring to see so many dedicated entrepreneurs gathered here today for the closing ceremony of the Accelerator program. And I want to say once again, and I know, and I'm sure you've been hearing this over and over again, right? Congratulations on completing this, vital program. On behalf of our MDCU at Credit Registry, in person of Dr. Jamila Sharif Ayedun, who sends best wishes today. I am honored to speak with you. I'm honored to be joining this section. My name is Polajimi, as rightly mentioned earlier. My name is Polajimi Arole, and I'm an entrepreneur just like you, and a data and IT professional, and I also consult. And so today, for the short time I have, in regards to the keynote speech, we'll just be sharing three key points, simple points, right? To help your business grow, not just to grow, but to last, right? And our major focus this morning is, building a business that lasts, right? Being resilient and, being futuristic, right? And the 3 points are just largely going to be centered around, innovation and efficiency, making smarter decisions, and investing in your people, investing in your team, right? But before I go into these points, I would just like to talk more about what we do, right, and how the journey, has really helped us, down to where we are today. Credit Registry, we are the largest credit database data bank in Nigeria, in Africa, right? And we celebrated 22 years recently. So we've been in space for 22 years, right? And if you agree with me, and when we look at other businesses too that have been in the market for this long, um, you would definitely know that key ingredients and key secrets are what have always been helping them to sustain that growth. And these are the three key points I'm also going to be sharing with you here today, right? About 22 years ago, a young man, saw a need, right, to provide solution to a particular problem, right? So that he actually was going to request for access to credit, and it was actually a daunting task for him to have access to it, right? And reflecting back at home, or reflecting back at what people are also experiencing at home, he saw a need to build, a solution, right, that addresses this. And yes, we are still standing today. So yes, what do you really need after this section? Once we're done with the closing ceremony, what do you really need to, keep and ensuring that your business lasts? The first thing, as I said, is to innovate and to be more efficient, right? And innovation largely it doesn't necessarily even mean you have to build a huge technological stack, or have one big invention. it's just basically around finding smarter ways to do things, right? And for your business today, I think it's just largely around asking yourself questions around how can I do things faster? How can I make things easier, right, for my customers, right? What simple tools are available for me to leverage on to automate tasks, right, in order to free time and to make work more productive, right? So just like around working smarter and not just harder, right? So majority of us may always have been at, and I'm sure from all our different sections in the last 3 months for this accelerator, during the accelerator program, we've gotten different keys, nuggets, but the main goal is working smarter and not harder, right? And that's what has helped us as a brand today to still stand or stay strong in the market, right? And still regularly come up with different products, right? For as many of us that are not aware, Credit Registry were the first, we are the first company that set up the whole biometric system, KYC system in Nigeria. And through the areas of coming up with different innovations and different tools, that's really helped us to be relevant, right? So firstly, innovate and be more efficient. Secondly, make smart decisions, right? Making smart decisions cannot be overemphasized, right? It's very key and very important for your business. As an organization, right, we spend our time understanding the market. We spend our time understanding what our customers and our clients needs, right? And over the years, we've been able to grow our database, right, from what it was to over 100 million records today, right? And all of this has been largely driven by a focused strategy and making smarter decisions. And when we talk about making smarter decisions, it still also boils down to working with data, right? And not just a infrastructure. It's keeping abreast. It's being always informed on what's happening with sales, right? Being aware of what's happening in your sales, being in the forefront of customer feedbacks. What are my customers saying about my brand and about my businesses, right? Being able to easily measure that. Those responsibilities are not things you should just delegate to people, right? To your team members to handle. As the co-founder, as the CEO, as the MD, as the founder, it's expected that you always fully aware of this, because this simple observation, right, gives you the right insight you need to move forward in your business. So we need to basically ensure that we use these tools to better make the right decisions. You're not at a position, or this is not a time for you to be guessing, right? This is not a time for you to be guessing, but this is a time whereby you need to ensure that all the tools you need are being utilized to guide your path, right? And yes, for some of us that are fully, in touch with what is happening in technological space today, in terms of AI, a lot of technological, emerging technologies coming up here and there. Being able to leverage this, really goes a long way in ensuring that your business lasts, right? And lastly, as I think this short section to a close, right? We need to focus on investing in people, and this is very important. We need to really understand that your people, they are your greatest assets, and it starts with you, right? You need to keep learning, you need to keep growing your skills, right? And as a business, as you expand, it's very important that you choose your team carefully, empower them, right? A strong team, builds on shared values. Continuous learning is a very powerful force for your business. It is very, very key and very, very important, right? If you look at the startup space within Nigeria, we've seen a lot of people, launch, raise funds, and some fold up, right? I don't want to mention names here today, but when we look at all of this, yes, it's disheartening, right? But to ensure that we go above that, being innovative, right? Making smarter decisions, investing in our people actually is very, very, very key, right? To close, right? Businesses, right, that last are basically built on a circle of vision, adaptation, right, and continuous renewal. So there's a place of continuously reviewing your strategy, continuously reviewing what you set, and be more flexible, right? So that you spend money or spend time on a particular roadmap doesn't mean you should not be flexible to adjust to the market and make changes where necessary, right? So it starts by solving a need, which we all are aware of, right? And you grow with smart innovations and decisions, and you thrive with your people, right? And yeah, so this is very, very key for us. Lastly, I want to say that the future belongs to those, right? It belongs to those who see possibilities before they even become obvious, right? And this is about you being proactive, right? And I want to encourage us, to keep being proactive. I also want to encourage you to keep building, right? As we draw this closing ceremony to a close today, for the finalists and for everyone, I want to see, I want you to all know that you are all successful, right? It's not necessarily about the person that wins the cash prize. All the learnings, all the lessons, all the teachings in the last 3 months, they are good takeaways for you, right? And it will be lovely if keep embracing that. Thank you, everyone. Congratulations once again. Congratulations to MSME Africa.
Thank you so much, sir, Mr. Falajimi. We appreciate every single word. They are timely and they are greatly appreciated. I believe each and every one of us on this call appreciate. Please, can we just drop a message exactly? Let's see the emojis coming. Let's see the thank yous. Let's see the appreciations coming in. Okay, so right about now, we have come to the point where we are all waiting for the anxiety, the excitement is leading all to this point for today's event. And we are privileged to have our amazing judges in the house right now. They're already on camera. In fact, they've put on their camera. They're looking sweet, looking amazing, looking handsome, looking beautiful, looking nice, ready to judge. Okay, so please, I would like to invite Mr. Esan Rollins to do us the honor of introducing our judges for today. While we do that, the list of the people pitching will be posted. Okay, it has been posted. So please check out the order of pitch so you can get yourself ready, get a good network reception, and get your pitch opened on your system, whatever device you are using. Mr. Esan, you have the mic. Thank you.
All right, thank you so much, Mr. Jai. It's a pleasure. Welcome everyone once again. Without much ado, let's just go straight up to the profile of the lady and gentleman that will be doing justice and the final pitching for today. Okay, so top on the list is the main founder and CEO of in person of no other than Mr. Ayodeji Agbola. So here is a brief profile of Mr. Ayodeji Agbola. He's the founder of Akọ̀wé, an online platform that helps educational institutions issue certificates digitally and securely using blockchain technology. Regularly contributes his time, experience, and knowledge to helping businesses through both structured and unstructured mentoring. He's currently a business mentor on the following programs: African Development Bank's AFDB Enable Youth Program, the Tony Elumelu Foundation, VC for a Mentor, and Founder Institute Lagos Mentor, Impact Hub Lagos Mentor, and Tech My Bigs Mentor, sponsored by GIZ. All right. So I also want to have the profile of our second judge for today, in person of Miss Kelechi Abira, the founder of HR Limited. Kelechi Abira is a seasoned business leader, human resource strategist, and entrepreneur with 14 years of experience managing and building teams across a variety of industries, including oil and gas, e-commerce, tourism, technology, and hospitality. She is the founder of Repos Bay Human Resources Limited and Consulting, BTAG HR Software, and Ready Job Seeker Career Development Program. Through these companies, she has provided strategic HR consulting and technology solutions to over 2,000 businesses and impacted more than 5,000 job seekers in Nigeria. Kelechi's expertise spans hiring and talent management strategy, workforce development, and business expansion, making her a sought-after facilitator for workshop, training, and business mentorship programs. She's passionate about decent work and economic growth. That is SDGs number 8, and believes that businesses are the arteries of the economy. Ladies and gentlemen, may we welcome our judges for today with a wonderful flow of emoji. Thank you very much. And back to my colleague, Mr. Ajayi.
Okay, thank you very much, sir, for that brief introduction. So right about now, we'll be having our first pitch. Yes, you'll be making use of your slides. Okay, and the first person to go is Utibe, the CEO of Uti Trend Enterprises. Do you have your slides there? Are you joining with your laptop, or should we? Okay, all right. So it's already been projected for you. So just a note, you have 3 minutes to pitch, and our judges have 1 minute each to provide feedback or ask their questions, and you have 1 minute to respond. Okay, I hope that is clear. For everyone, you have 3 minutes to pitch. Each judge rather will take 1 minute each to either give you a feedback or ask their question, and then you have 1 minute to respond to both questions. So let the pitch begin. Uti Trend, you have mic.
All right, good morning, everyone. Please, can you hear me?
Yes, we can. Go ahead.
Okay, thank you so very much, MSME Africa, once again for the opportunity. Did you know that according to Food and Agriculture Organization, over 40% of fresh produce in Nigeria is lost after harvest due to poor handling, lack of storage, and insufficient distribution system? Hi, everyone. Hi, judges. I'm super excited to join us this afternoon. My name is Utiba Koa, and I'm the founder of UT Trends. UT Trends is a woman-owned agribusiness committed to tackling post-harvest losses and malnutrition in our nation, Nigeria. The problem. At UT Trends, we saw the gap. We discovered the problem why farmers lost tons of food daily. Many families still go hungry or lack access to affordable or nutritious meal. This is due to post-harvest losses. A solution. We turn farmers' waste into nutrition. By partnering with local farmers, we process and preserve fresh produce into healthy, shelf-stable product like our custard I've seen on the screen, and the recent introduced product, the cassava flex, whereby in a pack we have a well-fried and sieved garri, we have milk, we have sweetener, we have even spoon. It is a means of eating without even getting to the kitchen. And this does not only reduce food waste, but also provide families with the convenience and affordability of nourishment. Our target markets are local farmers, families, health-conscious individuals, busy individuals, as well as individuals from undeserved community and distributors. According to Data Breach Market Research, as of 2022, the global cereal market was estimated as a value of $20,000 billion, and it's projected to reach about 37,000 by 2032. And we are just looking at just 5% of this available market, and we are so intentional about this. In just a space of 6 months of launching this product, we've been able to sell over 1,000 units at the cost of 1,000 at a cost of 1,000 naira, making over ₦1 million, and we generated a net profit of 500,000 naira, which we've used in getting a space and also getting our product registered. The fact is, we have created a craving for this product so much that we cannot meet up the demand in the market. And now, for us to take it to the next level, we are seeking for just 500,000 naira to buy an automatic band sealing machine that will help improve our production capacity and as well give us a nice finishing of our products while onboarding more farmers into our network. And this will not only ensure that no harvest is waste. If we do this and we have all this traction in a space of just a manual production, imagine if we have access to this 500,000 naira and buy an automatic band sealing machine. The last time somebody invested in us was in March when we were selected for this MSME Africa Growth Program. And the next time to invest in us is now. Invest in us financially. Join us in transforming loss into livelihood. Join me in transforming food waste into food security while creating a more sustainable food system for all. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you. So, our judges, over to you.
Yes, thank you very much. Good morning once again, and thank you, UT Trends, for your pitch. Unfortunately, you didn't time yourself. Great products. You went over the time. I have a question for you, though, just so that I can understand where you are at the moment. You mentioned that you're trying to solve post-harvest losses and malnutrition. What is the size of the post-harvest loss that you see, say, for instance, on a monthly basis from the farmers that you're working with? And what is your current capacity to manufacture so that we even understand the gap that you're trying to fill? That's the only question I want you to answer for me.
Okay, thank you very much, sir. Can we have the second judge send in a question or feedback as well, so she can answer both together? If that is okay. Thank you, sir.
Okay.
Thank you, sir. All right.
Thank you, UT Trend. So my question will be around your current. You said you're generating 10 million in revenue, or you've generated 10 million in revenue. Is it from the first product or majorly from both products? And roughly how many customers did that 10 million in revenue result into? How many customers did you serve in that period? Thank you.
Go ahead, please.
All right, can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay. So far, like I said, we've generated over 10 million revenue. We've been able to use it in getting a mini factory space. Oh, sorry, I was looking at it. So I said we've generated about 10 million revenue, which we've used in getting a factory space for our production. And for our capacity, when we learned the first 6 months, currently we have over 10,000 users. It is from the two products. We get the cassava, we process it from them to cassava flex, and as well the maize, which is the custard. It is from the two products. When we process this, we send it to kiosks, we supply it to retailers, and also we send it to distributors. Currently, we have distributors in 3 states. We have in Cross River State, we have in River State, and also in Abia State. Then for the second question, we've been able to, from inception, we've been able to partner with about 1,500 small-scale farmers, enable them, giving them a stable market for their produce. And I discovered that in a space of 2 weeks, these people get nothing less than over 50 tons of produce, maize and this. And sometimes they give it.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Time up. All right. So please, let's be very conscious of the time. Okay. So right about now, we'll be taking the next pitch. Well done. Yeah, well done. Thank you very much, everyone. Please let's cheer them up. Thank you. So the next person to pitch will be Ndaman Joshua, the founder of Buy Scrap. So please, can we put up the, or are you, if you are sharing your slide, please let us know, or you can put up, you can have slide.
Good afternoon. I'm sharing my slide.
Okay, that's good. So your time starts now.
Can you see it now?
Yes, yes. Go ahead.
Okay. Good afternoon, everyone. Good morning, everyone. My name is Ndama Joshua Alenka. I'm the founder of Buy Scrap Nigeria. I grew up in Oshodi, where I used to buy scraps, mostly electronic waste. And when we sort this for recycling, we did it in an informal way, which is not responsible. because we were not educated, we were not skilled on the kind of so many precious materials that can be gotten from there. So I came up with this a solution, a tech-driven marketplace that is pioneering e-waste recovery in Nigeria. So the problem, like the UN report, that's the United Nations report, states that around 20% are just recycled properly. That's in Nigeria. That's just based on statistics. So it means that 80% ends up in landfills. I'm very sure you would have seen some e-waste, probably your TV waste and all that, being dumped around here in Lagos and other places. Why you see people trying to burn copper, burn wires just to get copper, and all this causes pollution. It causes environmental hazard. So the solution was to try to make a marketplace where people can be able to request for pickup of their waste, also trade their waste on e-waste on marketplace, and from laptop scraps, phone scraps, TV scraps. We have people that are also repairers and that can be able to refurbish these materials. So it ensures us to be able to recover these materials in a safe way and profitable way, also giving value. So the market opportunity, these are the statistics. According to in Nigeria, 20% of 32 million tons of e-waste are generated annually. So we looked at it that if we can get 500 tons just in a year, we are talking about more than 500 million naira in revenue just that year. And if possible, more than that when we refurbish these materials to be able to reuse them. So these are our revenue streams, which we have started already. It's an hybrid revenue stream. We have door-to-door e-waste pickup services, which we already do around Lagos and some parts in the state. We have 5% e-waste transaction fee on the marketplace, and we have recurring revenue for business owners. These are go-to-market strategy using digital marketing, corporate partnership, training the informal sectors because they are very, very important, and grassroots community mobilization. That's grassroots pickup drive. We also have our CSR project with companies that we do. These are our competitions. We have Packham, Scrappies, Recycle Stack, and one thing about us is that we mostly do grassroots and we do 24 hours pickup services because of our direct community engagement. We have made around 7.2 million in revenue since we launched the marketplace in December, and right now we have a net profit of 3.8 million naira. This is our management team. I'm the chief operating officer. I have 5 years experience in the waste collection. I have my CT officer, also good in the tech platform. We have the financial officer, and we have the marketing officer. They all have like a 25 years combined experience in doing what they do. So we have attracted over 400 users, 20 tons of e-waste diverted, trained 30 youths in Egbeda here, and we plant trees through our Umpire partnership. And we're also part of the Circular Economy Program in Kenya. And we have also exhibited the Eco Waste Summit earlier this year. So we are asking for 100 million for our tech development. We also want to establish refurbishment centers and expand our collection network. Our impact in the next 24 months will be to train over 100 Nigerian youth to be skilled in
e-waste. Thank you very much. Time up. All right. So please, from our judges, let's have your questions and your feedback. Mr. Yodeji, please go ahead.
Okay, thank you very much. I must say that your business is a very interesting one, Joshua. And I see that you have some traction. Question I have 2 questions. Who's buying the electronic waste from you? That's the first question I have. And 2, I hear your ask, but you didn't quite explain or show what you need that money for. That's a lot of money to ask for without actually saying what you need it for. So there are 2 questions I have for you.
Okay, thank you, sir. Can we have Mrs. Kelechi as well?
Yeah, thank you so much. I enjoyed your presentation. My question would be basically around the marketplace that you have. It's not quite clear how the marketplace functions. How do you also make money from the 24 hours scrap that you pick, and how the customers, or how do your partnership with people you pick the scrap from, how does it also benefit them as well? So if you understand that, I'm trying to understand that circle of engagement.
Thank you, ma'am. Joshua.
Thank you very much. Also, for the first question, we have partnership with Inkly Recycling Limited. It's a very big e-waste company here. We also have a new partnership with an international recycling company, which is why we are looking for that fund. It's EACL Electronic Recycling Limited in USA, New Jersey. and they need volumes in containers of e-waste that have been sorted, not just unpacked. And so that's the first question. I forgot the second question, but let me quickly answer the other question from the other judge. And also basically how the marketplace works for the 24 hours is that once you request for pickup for Lagos, we also have ambassadors all over Lagos State that can be able to we reach out to them to pick up. It's all about partnership. In every location, there are all other local recycling centers. So it's not just us that are picking it up. So we have commission based and also from there. But we also have our trucks to be able to help us in terms of pickup. But for far locations like let's say Ekpe, we know it's not going to be possible to do a 24 hours pickup, so we use our local recycling partners over there. For the marketplace also, if you're in other states, you can be able to post these electronic scraps on the marketplace, and buyers that are closer by can be able to buy them. So we are also part of the Recyclers Association of Nigeria. It means that we have over 56 other companies that are also in the Recyclers Association of Nigeria, and Wamasin, and the also an EPON, which is the electronic recycling body here in Nigeria.
Thank you very much. Thank you. That was an amazing presentation. Well done, Bhaskar. Please, can we share them up? Let's appreciate them. Let's encourage them. All right. So just as a reminder, I know we are aware of this already, but there are certain criteria that you are being judged on. So I want us to emphasize on that while we pitch. Those are your product, the problem you are solving, the solution, the scalability of your product, your traction, and the people involved and engaged in this entire production system. So we'll be moving on to the next person. Please, you can stop sharing your screen, Joshua, and let us have Mutiu Damilola, the founder of GreenPad Concept, present his slide and begin his speech. Are you there?
Yes, I'm here, please.
All right, please share your screen.
No, it's with you, please.
Okay, Messi, can we have his presentation up? Can we have GreenPad's presentation? Just to be aware ahead of time, Uban leader Ubok, are you presenting by yourself?
Yes, I will. I'll be sharing my slide myself. Thank you.
Eniola, will you be sharing your slide by yourself?
Yes, I will. I'll be sharing my slide myself.
So,
Thank you very much.
Just a minute. Messi, are you there,
Sorry,
please?
yes, it's taking a while to come up, so you just please exercise a little patience, right?
Okay, so while we wait for that to come up, I think it's a good opportunity.
No, I think Abiadu, please go ahead.
Okay, so it's a good opportunity to iterate again on the criteria, the things you should emphasize on the product, the scalability of your product, your the traction, and the people. Okay, so we have your slide up. Your time starts now.
Thank you so much. My name is Damila Samonutu. I'm the founder and CEO of GreenPad Concept, a social enterprise that provides for the health and hygiene of the women and girls through the production of biodegradable sanitary pads from plantain and banana stem fiber. The next slide is talking about the story of a
Can I still hear them? Hmm?
For paramedical care
community. So because of that, she has determined all her life to become a medical doctor so that she can provide proper medical care for the people in her community. But every month she have her clothes soaked. Every month she missed class for about 3 to 5 days. And because of so much absenteeism, she's performing very poorly in her academics. And because of that, she was advised to drop out of school. Every girl you might know have the same responsibility to meet up with. All of these girls, they have this responsibility, and this accessibility of sanitary pads is affected quite a number of them. The next slide is talking about the problem. According to UNESCO, 1 out of 10 African girls miss class and drop out of school. They are dropping out of school because they are girls. and this is really affecting, briefing them of their education. The next slide is talking about the fifth one. The next one is talking about the solution of Green Path. Next slide, please. It's talking about the solution of Green Path. Green Path has come to provide affordable and accessible sanitary pad that is locally accessible. Our raw material is from plantain and banana stem fiber that biodegrade totally in less than 6 months, while the other product we have in the market take between 500 to 800 years to biodegrade. So the major thing there is that our product is affordable and accessible to all women and girls. Thank you. The next slide. Yes. So next one, slide 8, the target audience. So the target audience in Africa, there are over 386 million women and girls who are looking for better alternatives. And in Nigeria, we have over 86.3 million women. So our target audience are the people who cannot afford the Western part. They are over 20.6 million women who are looking for better alternatives that they can afford and access regardless of their location. So this is our target audience. Next slide, slide 10. Next one. Yeah, thank you. In 2 years, this is our traction. We have impacted over 15 million users and we've generated over 6 million naira. And we've partnered with different organizations. These are the organizations that trust in us. We have Trust Africa, they saw our project and they partner with us on the social impact. Over 10,000 sanitary pads were shared. Likewise, World Connect and BBC and channels has come to our factories, come and cover our project. Likewise, CGTN Africa. Next slide. This is the team.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Time up.
Here is our
time up. Time up. Well done. That was amazing. That was amazing. Okay, so let's have the feedback from the judges. Mr. Ayodeji or Mrs. Kelechi, if you'd like to go ahead, please. Thank you.
So I'd like Madam Kelechi to take the lead on this.
Well. Damilola, thank you for your presentation. My question will be about acceptability of the product and feedback. Also, how many times have you had to improve the product since you launched?
Okay. I think we can also have Mr. Yodeji give his feedback or question so you can take both together. Thank you.
Yeah, I think that the biggest hurdle here, again, correct me if I'm wrong, would be the acceptability, and also because it's such a gender-sensitive conversation, perhaps whether you are the best person to stand in front of people to talk about it. So again, that's the two things I may be concerned about. So maybe you could shed more light on that.
Okay. All right. So
just to add to that, permit me. I think maybe in the future, maybe let's say the female person on your team, because I wasn't able to connect. So there was a bit of bias when you were speaking, and of course, the bias is not going to play in my judging, but I just feel that it's something
it's
you should
important.
look out for. Yeah. Just like what Ayodeji said. Thank you.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Actually, I have ladies in my team, and but because I championed the idea, and that is why I'm very in a position to present. But I'll work on that. Thank you so much. On the acceptability, we started with fiber pads, and that is what our other partners saw. The passion, the spirit, and the partner with us. But right now we scaled beyond just fiber to pulp, and that is the acceptability is there. We have users, people that are using it. We've done our MVP, and we have the system working. We have users already, so we have no problem with that. And this is the second time we are improving since launch. So, and we are improving to scale up our production capacity because the system is actually working perfectly in the market. Thank you.
Sorry, is there a little more time? I think I
Yes,
have
ma'am.
one more follow-up. Okay.
Yes, ma'am. Go ahead.
So my follow-up will be around the products that you currently have. How many are they? What are the different, should I say, if you know how pad works, it usually has different sizes and different uses. So what are, for you now, the products that you have in the market, how many types do you have? And also, how do you gather feedback from the products? I know you said you have users. How are you taking the users' feedback, and where are you meeting your users to get that feedback? Because I think it's very important, being that it's a biodegradable product, and there's a lot of education that might have to go into it as well. So,
Thank you so much
yeah.
for that. Thanks so much for that question. We don't just build this product for our users. We build the product with our users. So we have a model that engage the user along the project. So we have just one product right now, which is the 12 inches, what's it called? Sanitary pad with wings. That's the only product we have in market right now. And the feedback we gather, because our project is kind of social impact, because we do go to schools to sensitize schoolgirls on proper feminine hygiene and reproductive health, likewise women gathering and women-led organizations. So we do gather our feedback from them. So we have a team that work with retailers and local users, and we gather our feedbacks from these users ourselves. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. Miss Kelechi, will that be home, huh?
Yes, please. Thank you. Thank you, Matthew.
Okay, all right. All right. So I also have some is also good. Thank you very much, sir. Okay, so thank you, Mutiu. Let's go ahead to the next person. That is Ubok, the founder of Urban Leathered. Okay, so please you can put up your screen, share your slides, and let your presentation begin. Ubok, are you there? Okay.
Yes, I am. I
Thank
don't know
you.
if you can see my.
Yeah, it's loading up. Okay, all right. So your time starts now.
So according to the World Integrated Trade Solutions, over 5 million quantity of bags are imported into Nigeria annually, affecting our GDP and limiting our earning potentials as a nation. Now, whenever my friends and I wanted a bag, we tried importing. We experienced delay in delivery. In fact, the cost of shipping in that one piece usually outweighed the value of the bag. By the time the bag arrived, we were victims of what I ordered versus what was delivered. We've also toured the entire marketplace in search of bags based on our specifications, only to settle for what was available as opposed to what we desired. Then it dawned on me that there is an untapped bag making industry that should cater to bag creative needs. So I started this growing bag factory where we leverage technology in designing and producing corporate and casual bags from scratch to finish, using locally sourced materials while also recycling and converting fashion waste into other bag products. So basically, the customer gives us their specifications like the color, shape, size. We design it, they approve of the design, we produce it, and ultimately they are happy. Now, this is to reduce the heavy dependence on bag importation. Hello, Judge Kelechi and Judge Ayodeji. My name is Ubok, and I'm the founder of Urban Bag Factory. So in 2022, we started making a few bag pieces from the spare room of my home just to test run the market. And by the end of that year, we generated over 3.4 million naira in revenue. The next year, we made 2 times more. Last year, we hit 8.4 million naira with no loss, showing that we are a profitable business worth investing in. In fact, the profits from the business enabled us to move productions out of the spare room of my home to our new work studio that allows for large-scale production, serves as a walk-in store, and allows for the training of our interns, enabling us create 2 additional streams of income for the business, the Bag Making Academy and the Bag Makers Hub. Our customers include event planners, corporate brands, and retailers needing handbags, laptop bags, backpacks, or school bags. Our serviceable obtainable market is estimated to be about $5.78 million and is grows annually by 17.79%. But here is the challenge. We have been overwhelmed by demand, both locally and internationally, and our current production capacity can't even meet up. But this grant will change a lot of things. If we win, we will get 2 industrial bag making machines, increasing our production capacity from nearly 350 bags to over 600 bags monthly and over 8,000 bags annually. Now, the profits from this production batch will enable us to purchase a bigger industrial cutting machine to speed up large production orders, further enabling us source bag making materials in bulk, cutting down hugely on our production costs and establishing more recycling partnerships with fashion houses. Now, this scale-up will increase our staff strength to over 6, train more interns, and play our part in reducing Nigeria's heavy dependence on bag importations, as our ultimate aim is to disrupt the bag manufacturing ecosystem in Nigeria and put Africa on the global manufacturing map, supporting SDG 9, 8, and 4. Thank you.
Oh, amazing. Thank you very much. Right on time. Right on time. So, can we have feedback and questions from our judges? Ms. Kelechi, please go ahead.
Thank you so much. I think you have a very good product as well.
Thank
My
you.
question will be around the ask. Did you customize that ask for this, or is that the ask that will move your business forward in total?
The restroom is here, straight here.
Okay, so I had to customize the ask based on for this program. But what would really move our business forward is beyond this, because we are growing a bag factory and not just not producing bags in single units.
So what do you have in inventory as of today?
Currently we have.
And how did you get to that inventory level?
Okay, the inventory came as a result of the profits from previous productions. So we have, so we usually go to our bar, we source our materials from our bar. We have zips, that's zip pullers, we have some leather products, we have some materials. However, this is another mode we also operate. We also have accessories. But what we do right now, because we're running a factory and people now reach out to us to produce ahead of time. So when they pay us for production, that's when we can now go to the market to source those materials based on their specifications. However, we made sure that we had some accessories that can be easily used for custom made, like zips, zip pullers, the hooks, the locks, those simple, easy, and bag lining and all of those things. And apart from that, we also have a few hand tools. Yes, I'm listening, please.
So you're not really you don't really have ready to use. You always do when you always produce when you get orders. Is that what you're saying?
Initially, at the moment, we have a few, it's very limited, just a few ready to use, because we created a store on Konga and Jumia and just created a few sample pieces. So we have just like 2, 3, 4, even though the movement isn't that much. So when we get an order, we replace it immediately. That we meet up with the delivery.
I get that. Okay.
Thank you. Mr. Ideji.
Okay, first of all, I'd say you're a great presenter. You're one of the people who had finished right on time before the alarm was blown. And I was wondering where your face was at, but once the question started, and then I saw your face.
I was concerned for network. Sorry, please.
That's fine. So my question is around the model that you were trying to explain here. It seems a bit counterintuitive. I understand not wanting to tie down inventory and all of that, but at the same time, being able to generate demand is quite important, because if there's no inventory on the ground that people can walk in and buy straight away, what's the justification for them raising this big factory that can produce but doesn't have inventory on the ground? So I want you to think about that a bit more and use a mix, perhaps a mix of pre-orders versus also having inventories on the ground and all of that. I didn't quite see what the ask was, so I'm not quite sure how
Can I go back to it? I don't know.
Yeah, if you can.
Uh,
I think the slide before this or something. So
I don't know if you can see my slide.
Yes, we can see your slide. Just
okay, here it is.
Okay, but this is for the grant, right? What is,
yes.
I mean, I know that what you need is way more than this.
Absolutely.
But yeah, I think I like the fact that you have niched down to bags. The more creative it is, the more the brand can stand out. So just making sure that you do have a model that could work so that you don't break the bank, because you can't ask to build a factory and then not have production capacity and have inventory on the ground.
In fact, that's why we are here.
Well done.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Ayodeji. So I'll be moving on to the next speech for the day. That should be Regal in Hairs. Are you ready for us, please?
Yes, good morning, Mr. Biodun. Good morning, everyone. Can you all see me?
Can you put up your slide?
All right, thank you. Can you please see my slide?
No.
Okay, just 1 minute. Trying to. What about now? Can you see my slide, please?
Maybe you should put up your camera, the video.
Okay, no problem.
Okay, so try present. Video is still on though.
All right. Good morning, everyone. My name is Eniola Afonro, and I am the creative director and founder of Regal
Slide is
in Hairs.
not up though.
Hold on, we can't see your slides still.
What about now?
Mercy, are you there?
I'm here.
Okay, can you send your slide? Do you have a slide?
I do not.
Okay, can you send your slide to Mercy right away?
All right, no problem. I will. Thank you.
Okay, right. So while we wait for that, we'll appreciate if the judges have one or two feedbacks for those who have, because of the fact that we were short on time. If you have any feedback for those who have pitched, please, we'll appreciate any feedback at this point while we wait for the last speech of the day. Thank you. Mr. Yodiji, do you have anything, sir?
Okay.
Mrs. Kelly. Okay.
Am I muted? Let me see. Okay.
Can you?
Yeah, that's a good way we could use to just spend the time while we sort that technical glitch. I would say to UT Trends, especially because she's creating products that are healthy, she's trying to take away post-harvest losses. Information needs to be I did ask her a question that she didn't really, maybe she didn't understand it. She didn't answer that question. And I think it's important for the type of pitch that she has. If you come on a pitch and say you're trying to reduce post-harvest losses, then it's important that you can give whoever is listening a clear picture of what the post-harvest losses look like and what, for instance, your company has been able to do to reduce it with the small effort that you're already working on. You've been working for 3 years, you've made 10 million in revenue. How much have you been able to reduce post-harvest losses? Because that's what you said you're trying to do. So that is a question that nobody needs to be able to ask you. You need to be able to put that up on front and center in your pitch. And that helps an investor to say, okay, you are currently being able to reduce post-harvest losses by 5% or by 10%. Maybe if we give them additional money, they can take that up to 20 to 35%. That is quite important because that is what you've set out to do. So don't get lost in describing your product that you don't actually answer the question around the problem that you're trying to solve.
Okay, thank you very much, sir. Any feedback from Mrs. Kelechi?
Okay, my feedback will be for Uti. I really did not see the amount of products that you have. I really did not see how they link up to post-harvest loss apart from Gary. I saw custard, and I don't really, I don't know how it links to post-harvest loss. For Gary, yes, but I didn't see I think I didn't see the fact of the problem. I didn't see the weight of the problem that you're trying to address with the final products that you have. Because you mentioned nutrition along the way, and I don't know if custard is nutritious in that sense. Gary is nutritious, but I just saw two products. So you might want to link that better and have a better flow of communication. Are you tackling nutrition, or are you tackling post-harvest loss, or are you helping farmers create sustainable harvest and businesses for themselves as well? So I think you mentioned those three things. They're not really connected to your product in the way that I wish they were. And I'm sure you would figure it out along the way, but your communication needs to be fine-tuned better. And also your slides were a lot of words. So two things happen when people are presenting with the slides. Either we're listening to you or we're looking at your slides. Humans can do both successfully, pay the same amount of attention to a slide and a person communicating. So if you have too many words on your slide and your communication is also not flowing properly, our attention span would be cut off at some point, and we would not be able to follow properly. So you just have to also look at your slides as well. And then for buy scrap, I wish you managed your time better. However, you were able to do justice to a lot of the models that your business model that you tried to take us through as well. And so far, I think our best presenter, and in terms of how she laid her points and called our attention, I think I liked the way you called our attention. That was for the forgotten leather, the urban leather. Yeah, I like the way you called Ayodeji and myself's attention in your presentation. I think that was a genius way of communicating as well. And for green part concepts, I think I've already given you that feedback. I'd have connected better if you were a woman, just bias, just typical bias because of the way the product is as well. And I think your slides were also very wordy as well, and we didn't see the connecting factors between the problem. Do women really Are we really thinking sustainability, or when we're using sanitary products, are we thinking more of a good product, not just sustainability, but how good is the product? And I thought you said you build with clients, but you didn't give me like real data of the feedback that the clients have given you over time. So I wish that you had done that a little more. So thank you, and well done to everyone.
Okay, thank you very much, Ma. I think
Sorry, can I just say this before we go into the last presentation? And this is also for what's it called now? GreenPad. Yeah. I think because of, well, innovation is great, but also innovation needs to also be backed by a lot of numbers, especially because you're working in sanitary conditions. You're trying to help people remain properly sanitary. And what I would expect that you do is that as you build your business, you ensure that you have some scientific numbers that show that your pad can work as effectively as the ones in the market, even though they're built with natural fiber products. Obviously, there's a place for testing these materials that you're using to provide this, and merely just inserting information about that into your pitch. For instance, let's say your products have been tested by the Standard Organization of Nigeria, or it has gone through NAFDAC approval. That automatically just puts you on the same pedestal as the people you're trying to compete with. So if you haven't done that, that's fine. But you have to start to think about getting there, because innovation by itself doesn't just automatically get accepted. You have to show you have much more work. The burden of proof is on you to get people to see what you're doing, and that it's not only affordable, it's backed by science. It does what it says on the cover, and that it is more effective than what's on the market. So I think that piece is missing, and you should think about that very seriously.
Hey, thank you very much, sir. So, for the last speech of the day, Eniola, are you ready?
Yes, yes, I'm ready. Good morning.
Your time starts now.
Okay, good morning, everyone. Good morning, judges. My name is Enola Aforewo. I am the founder of Regalines, a proudly African ready-to-wear clothing brand. Regalines was started out of the frustration that I knew. I know most of us must have experienced women who want to go out for an event and they always, claim that they do not have something to wear. Meanwhile, in actual sense, they have tons of outfits in their wardrobe that is just cluttered and sitting down there for the past so many years. But because they do not feel this need to wear them because it does not resonate with the today's culture, and on the long run, these outfits get discarded as waste. Now, 92 million tons of waste have been generated annually in the fashion space, and this is not even talked about all the time. Regalines is trying to close this gap by making these outfits, by eliminating waste into fashion, by repurposing and restyling all these outdated outfits and discarded fabric into something that looks stylish. And we also work on reviving the wardrobe essentials for these women through upcycling their materials into innovative styling. Next slide, please. Now, the services that we render is garment production. Our clients are for high-value individuals and professionals who actually need their best to look good, and for also eco-conscious fashion lovers who also want to look good while giving a statement outfit. And one of the things we do is offer styling services and production of custom-made attires using sustainable materials to match these clients' personalities and their brand. Next slide, please. We offer B2B and we also do B2C. We put our outfits in the boutiques, and also we put our outfits for professional individuals and in the showbiz business as well. Because we believe that instead of these outfits being shown up, we do not want these outfits to be a lost opportunity. In actual sense, we're actually giving these outfits another opportunity to be alive, to show the form of expression and also for sustainability and economic value. Now, our market size, globally, the fashion space has generated 245.5 billion naira USD, and in Africa, it has generated 1.64 billion USD, and in Nigeria that we have, the fashion space has generated 795 million USD. Next slide, please. From the inception of business as of 2022, we started with a capital of 35,000 naira and we were generating a revenue of 50,000 naira monthly. But as we have grown, we've begun to generate a revenue of 600,000 naira monthly in revenue. And we believe that this is something that we've been able to work with, and we are growing gradually. Next slide, please. We are two on the team, myself as the founder and also the creative director of the brand, and also my lead trainer, which is Chuchi. She has been able to partner with, she has been able to gain experience.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Okay, great pitch. Can we have the judges, please? Mrs. Kelechi.
I would like to understand the connection of your problem with the solution. And also, can you please touch on your revenue and how much you've been able to generate since you kicked off, if you have clients? Okay, is that a year or monthly? Because I see MMR and then I see the year. So that is a bit confusing. Is it 500K the whole of 2024? Or because MMR is monthly?
Yes.
So
yes.
So you see, monthly, every month in 2024 you made 500K, or every month you made 60K, or what is that figure?
So every month as of 2025, we've made a monthly recurring revenue of 600,000 naira actually.
So this
Initially,
slide is a bit confusing. It's
yes. So
yearly. You wrote the yearly, and then you still wrote the monthly on it. So just
the
clarify.
slide deck that Mercy has with her is a bit different from mine because we've changed some things were changed, but
Okay.
our actual MRR that was made was monthly. As of 2025 is 600,000 naira. As of 2021, we're making 50,000 naira in revenue monthly, and we've grown from making 50,000 naira in revenue monthly to 600,000 naira monthly as of 2025. And we've also been able to gain partnership with 2 international retail stores and 1 retail stores. And we've also been able to actually upcycle 300 outfits with a customer retention of 70%.
Okay, so this upcycling model, right? How do you get the products that you upcycle?
Okay, so
I don't
we
know
have,
if you understand my question.
yeah, I think I do, ma. So we have some
Okay.
customers that bring their old outfits and they want us to recycle it for them. And aside from that, we also from scrap outfits, waste materials, we actually create something fresh, like a fresh silhouette. We create something fresh to resell. So we do not necessarily focus on customers who bring in their outfits to recycle all the time. While we do that, we also generate a new silhouette that we make from scratch by ourselves. So that's like a two model that we do.
Okay, your own materials come from your own, you upcycle from other people aside customers that come in with their own. That's what you
Yes,
mean.
exactly. Yes.
You tell me competitors, please, just quickly on competitors.
Okay, so for our competitors, they are just into the likes of Isaac and Moby and the rest. So what they actually do for them, they only just do scrunchies, bags, and all of that. But we are doing the high end of recycling. We are recycling old outfits and making them into new, fresh silhouettes, something that they can wear because we believe that most people have so many outfits in their wardrobe, and because it is out of vogue or out of style, they end up just leaving that outfit there. So we are closing this gap and giving women the opportunity of bringing their old outfits. We upcycle it into something fresh, something new, something that fits into the modern culture of today, so that they can have the reason to rewear those outfits instead of just throwing them away or just turning them as waste.
Fantastic, thank you.
Thank you very much, ma'am.
Okay, do we have any feedback or question from Mr. Ayodeji?
Oh, yes. Thank you. I'm not quite sure who's been speaking to us, but you can see her face.
I'm so sorry. I don't know, my laptop just had to act up this morning. So sorry.
Yeah, so again, sometimes these things happen, but I mean, we always need to be as prepared as possible. See, now you've had to present with a version of your deck that was not as
Can you
updated
see
as
me
you would
now?
like. Okay, now I can see you.
Oh, okay.
So apart from the bit of making sure you've tested everything now before your pitch time, apart from that, I think that your model is very interesting and the opportunities there are basically almost endless, right?
Yes.
But you would need to then be able to show how you can take advantage of that and how you can potentially set yourself apart. Again, this is not specifically a question, it's just potentially what you could be thinking about and how you could go about this, especially with what is available today with technology and what is available with AI, right? So how do you take people's old clothes? I know women have a lot of those things in their wardrobe, so it's almost limitless, right? And how can you show them what you might potentially make for them and what policies will you put around that? Are there return policies if they don't like what you've made for them and stuff like that? So if you can add a lot of, so like I said, it's not a question that I'm expecting that you have an answer to.
Yeah.
Think about it as potentially how you could take this forward. Something that is simple for them to be able to upload or fill a form and you show them what it could look like and then they order it. And you get to work to do that, and then drive it as quickly as possible, turn it around as quickly as possible. But yeah, I think it's a great model. Next time, just be a little more prepared so that you don't have to then send your debt to somebody else to control for you.
Yeah. So actually, sir, for the feedback that you just gave right now, one of the things that actually makes us stand out is co-creation, like you said, because we don't just collect all these outfits from these clients and just make into whatever we want to make. Now we've been able to give them the opportunity to be able to co-create with us. Now that's one of the things that makes us stand out. And by co-creating, it gives them this opportunity of having the feel that, oh, I was able to put in my idea into this outfit that was upcycled for me. So one of the things that actually makes us to stand out is co-creation. So we've actually considered that in a way, because we don't want to just assume that, I can upcycle this outfit for a client and I can give them what they want. We actually carry them along on, okay, do you want us to do something on this outfit? Is there something exceptional that you want to have on this particular outfit?
Okay, thank you very much. I believe that will be all. You can pull down your deck and mute your mic. Thank you very much. I would like to say a big, big thank you to our esteemed judges for their kind feedback. Just beyond those who pitched, I mean, as you can see in the chat section, those who even did not pitch are, getting a lot of tips from. So that's why it's so important to have these, feedbacks and the questions. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much, ma. We are so honored to have you here here. So right about now, I'll be handing over the mic to Mercy as she brings up our other esteemed guests who have come here to celebrate with us today, and also to speak some words of wisdom and for us to glean from their years of experience. Thank you very much. Mercy, please, you have the mic.
All right, thank you, Biodun, and thank you to our judges as well. And a big well done to everyone who has made the presentation this morning. So real quick, I'd like to bring on Dr. Femi Oladele. He is the lead coach, lead by more by Mary STEM, and of course, the business, and we are really pleased to welcome him for his goodwill message this morning. Good morning, sir. So good to have you on the call.
Oh, sorry, I didn't know I was muted. Good morning, everyone, and I would skip the pleasantries because I have just 5 minutes to make my presentation, so I will skip the pleasantries. My name is Femi Oladele, and today my goodwill message is titled Surviving or Thriving, Navigating Growth Nuances. And I'll just talk briefly about something. I would say congratulations to everyone here, especially those who have pitched their businesses. And it's great that you're doing this, and I wish you good successes. For those who would win eventually, I say another congratulations. But for everyone, it's a learning journey, and this will stay with you till you are done. So I'll just talk about the difference between surviving and thriving using 6 metrics. And don't worry, I won't exceed my time. So for liquidity, your desire for a thriving business is to have at least a balanced asset test. And for profitability, it's not just potential growth, but that you're actually making profits, not just book profits. And for market share, you should be looking at becoming a significant mid-top tier player. And for brand value, you should have a significant economic value. You should not be losing your staff, even if you are that staff. And then economic factors should not be impacting your business significantly. You should be the one impacting economic factors. And so I also would just say that because many of these businesses are slim or lean rather, you have the opportunity of mistaking yourself for your business, and it's good that you separate yourself for your business. By background, I studied accounting, so I recall the business entity concept that separates the business from the owner. And so you should also get to a point where both your business and you as the business owner thrives, and not that one is struggling and the other is thriving. So we have to create that balance to ensure that you you achieve what you need to achieve as business owners. So don't be in affluence when your business is struggling, and don't let your business also be in affluence while you are struggling personally. There needs to be that balance so that both your business and you will thrive together. And finally, for my closing thoughts, I'd like to say that this is a time to take, if you love Coca-Cola, take a bottle of Coca-Cola and celebrate your win. For starting something and ending it, it's a great one. There are some businesses that I've had being pitched here today that I significantly believe have great future, and then commit to continuous development and continuous innovation. Things will keep changing. Human taste will change. Human desires will change. So just keep developing, keep innovating, and you'll see that you continue to remain relevant. With respect to compliance, this is significant for me because many times business owners don't even factor compliance costs into their business. It's necessary. If you want to start to drive a car, you know that you need to get a license. You know that you also need to do insurance and do some other paperwork. That's compliance cost. If you are running a school, you need to probably be registered with the government. You need to pay some fees and all of that. Please don't take it lightly because one government policy can destroy what you have built over the years. And finally, I say commit to greater learning. I must say thank you to everyone, including the judges. I enjoyed all of the insights that have been shared, and I wish you great success. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Mercy. Over to you again.
All right, thank you so much, Dr. Commit to Learning. And by the way, I really, really love your slide. I think I may have to come for some lessons on developing such great slides. Thank you so much, Sam. It's a great honor to have you. And moving on now, we would have Chukudike from our partner Cloudflex. So Chukudike, please, if you are on the call, would like to have your speech now. Please indicate if you're on the call.
Hello.
Oh, okay, awesome. You can go ahead.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
All right, is it better now?
Yes, it is. Thank you.
Okay, okay. Yeah, thank you very much. So my name is Chukudike Chuks, and work with Cloudflex, AWS partners. I would just like to take this opportunity to extend my gratitude to each and every one of you for your active participation and your commitment to personal and business growth over these past few months has been very inspiring, right? The innovative ideas and solutions you've presented today not only showcase your hard work, but also highlights the incredible potential that exists within Nigerian entrepreneurship landscape. It was also very insightful listening to a couple of founders. I think I'm also familiar with some few names that I saw today from previous engagements or previous events that Cloudflex with AWS has conducted over time. And also use this opportunity to congratulate the top 3 finalists as well. At the end of the day, at Cloudflex, our mission is to support enterprises, small and medium businesses, and startups in navigating their growth journey. And we are here to provide essential resources, including cloud solutions, technical guidance, and financial support in terms of credits to help you leverage our technology effectively. And our partnership are designed to empower you to scale your operations, optimize your infrastructure, and accelerate your innovation as well. So as you embark on the next phases of your business ventures, remember that Cloud Plexo is committed to being your partner in this journey. We're excited about the possibilities that lie ahead and look forward to supporting you as you continue to harness your ideas and transform them into impactful solutions. So thank you once again for joining us on this journey and for your unwavering enthusiasm. together we can make a significant difference in the entrepreneur ecosystem in Nigeria. Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Shirks. It's so good to get that good message from Cloud Plexo. And of course, we are truly grateful for the partnership. It's really helped a lot. So yes, we are here. Very soon we will be announcing you know, our top winners. I know we cannot wait. Even I cannot wait to see or hear who our winners is. But before we do that, it's just very important and necessary that we talk about the Accelerator program itself and what we've been able to achieve so far. So I call this the impact report and the next steps. When we started in March or February, from what Mr. Sheye said earlier, so I am building on Mr. Sheye's opening speech, by the way. So last year we gathered, we really wanted to do something beyond the one-day events that we've had at MSME Africa. And you know, one key thing for us is we do not just want to carry out any accelerator. There are a couple of accelerators out there, but that is not the goal for us. What we wanted to do is something that will really have a lasting impact, and which is why when we were creating this, we ensured that we put in people who have really felt the pulse, people who are already in that line to really come say, you know what, let's co-create this together. And that is why you see that our team is not just made up of people who are members of MSME Africa, but we have people in the ecosystem. So the Growth Factory Accelerator is a bridge, a nexus that brings all the value chain players in the ecosystem together. And just like we said, when we called out for applications, we were not expecting the number of people we received. Thankfully, we got over 700 applications, out of which we had to cut down. We really had to cut down to 300 people who we gave our, acceptance email to. And from that, we just got about, a 200 and 300 plus who indeed joined the accelerator. And just like we've been saying, one thing that really caught our attention during this accelerator is, even despite the length, despite people's busy schedule all through, I don't think we've not had a class where during the accelerator program itself, where we had less than 70 people coming on board in a day. So that really shows that the lessons were really valuable. And each time when we come, we measure the feedback, we measure everything we're getting, and that serves as a fuel for us to even keep going better. Of course, when it comes to the demography, we were also very keen on ensuring that we cut across all the sectors, all the business sectors. So we have 30% of participants in the agriculture and agro-processing sector. We have 20% in food and beverage. We have 15% in the tech and innovation space. We have manufacturing, 12%. We have 10% of our participants in services and 8% of our participants in healthcare and sustainability. And of course, when we come to real estate, clothing and fashion, we have like 5% of participants. And when we talk about the geographical representation, I would say this is one accelerator that, even though we said we are limiting it to Nigeria, we found that one way or the other, we have the likes of Derek Shadrick from Kenya, who eventually joined the accelerator, and he was, always in the room, despite the time difference between Nigeria and Kenya. And so we have 25.47% of our participants in Lagos, 6.16 in Abuja. So we have all these stats and numbers, and we are truly grateful that we are able to capture all of these people across board. We have 60% female entrepreneurs and 40% female male entrepreneurs, and out of which we have 61% of people in the early stage. Now you would say, why do we have that high number in the early stage? What we really want to do is a lot of people are growing, but what we need people who are just upcoming. These are the people that are our focus, and that is why all our modules, if you notice, were really simplified to the barest minimum. We brought people, facilitators that have walked the talk and not just theoretical, but practical insight, practical and actionable tips. And we are grateful to everyone who has been a part of this journey. This is a start. This is a start. Just like my colleagues have mentioned, we've had people, come into our DM and say, what, we've from the accelerator, we've been able to get this. These are the impacts that they're already seeing from what they've learned. And we are not stopping at that. And I'm sure that everyone on this call, everyone who has gone through this accelerator program is also not going to stop at that. So the benefit of this is the implementation. Beyond this accelerator is great, it is our joy. What will really give us the joy is, let's see the impact, immeasurable stats. I was at this level when I joined. I love what Precious said when we started. She said she's been able to get a staff. She was scared, but then she did it afraid, and now she's seen the impact. And we want more success story in that line and even beyond that. So it does not matter the stage you are at this time. The fact remains that in the next 3 months, in the next 6 months, you've grown beyond this stage that you are in the accelerator. And I love the fact that we've also have people that are even indicating to be mentors to the next cohort. We can't wait to have you. It is we're doing this together, so it is not just MSME Africa. We've laid a model down. We are co-creating the MSME Africa Growth Factory Accelerator together, and we will continue to co-create. So as many as everyone that has gone through this accelerator now, we're saying to you, this graduation or closing events is not the last. We still have more engagements to work on together, and we have the alumni chapter that will be opening very soon. So we'll be sending communications regarding that. So please be on the lookout for everyone who has gone through this accelerator. We have an alumni group that will be opening, and for everyone on that alumni, we've already hinted at what we're going to do, but we will share the playbook with you. We will let you see that what we are doing is beyond everything. So there, when it comes to all the aftercares, you get to have it in that alumni group. And beyond the alumni is the fact that right after today, a set of people would also be benefiting from the 6 weeks mentorship. So please be on the lookout for that too. So we'll be assigning mentors to some businesses that we've noticed that really needs mentorship. So we would get back to you on all of that. And of course, we have our prizes, and there is still a whole lot more to come. So we will say, this is not the end. We're just beginning this journey together. You are our pioneer cohort. We love you so much. We are rooting for you, and we'll continue to do this together for the nearest foreseeable future. So thank you for listening to my speech, and at this time, the time is now. We can wait. Who is our winner, or who are our winners, right? I see Mr. Shares camera on already. I'm checking, but then everybody is a winner in this in this accelerator. Everyone, either you pitched, either you did not pitch, you are a winner. So yes, thank you all. Mr. Sheye, you have the mic now. Thank you.
Okay, if you allow Mercy to continue speaking, we'll be here till tomorrow, and I can't understand. So jokingly, we say Mercy is our vice chancellor, and I'm sure you guys are used to Mercy's face and all the instructions and what have you. But now we have to do what we have to do. How many of us want me to announce the results right away? If I don't get enough response, I will just forget about announcing. So should I go ahead or I should just forget about it? Okay, only just one person. Okay, Uchenna says I should go ahead if I want. If I don't want, I should just. So is it really necessary for me to go ahead? Or we should just close and end this? All right. So I can feel the excitement in the room. So I need to commend someone before I go into announcing the result. So there's one person that I would say is probably the most consistent person in this accelerator. And earlier today, he had spoken, and then he was the person you saw with the children in the classroom, Mr. John FL got Top Star College. He's very committed to this accelerator. He was in all the classes, I'm sure, and he was always responsive. So I want to commend you, especially Mr. John FM, for seeing this through. I totally commend you. I would want to single you out among all the participants and say well done and thank you for being a part of this. So right now we need to make the announcement. And I need to also say that courtesy of Cloud Plexo, there are benefits for some, I mean, I'm sure you know, for some tech-enabled businesses. And because they partner with us to do that with AWS. So some tech-enabled businesses will be getting as much as 5K AWS credit, $5,000 AWS credit for their businesses. So their names have been forwarded to us from Cloud Plexo, and we would make that available to those businesses. And so that's also one of the benefits of this accelerator. So now the time we've been waiting for is here. And so these are the prices, like we told you at the last session that we had. So the prices are the first position gets 1 million naira, and it's hybrid, like we said. So it's 500,000 naira in cash prize and 500,000 in media credit. That goes to the first position. Second position gets 600,000 naira. That's 300K in cash and 300,000 in media credit. And media credit, of course, is on MSME Africa. And I'm sure you know as of today in the business and finance category in Nigeria, MSME Africa ranks number 3. In Nigeria, we have as much as 45,000 page views as of today on msmeafricaonline.com. We are number 1 in Africa when it comes to news in the entrepreneurship ecosystem. So if you have an opportunity to have media credits on MSME Africa, I'm sure you know that your business will travel very far. And for the top position, that's 400K, 200,000 naira in cash prize and 200K in media credit. And for the everyone who had pitched, because we had a pitch the other time too. So all the 12, all the other 7, all the other 9 participants who had pitched the other time and today, right, who are not part of the first, they also get the 200K media credit just to promote their businesses. All right. So are we really, really ready? Are we ready? Are we ready? Are we ready? Should I go ahead? Some people are tensed already. So this is according to the judges. The third position goes to Eniola Afonriwo of RIH. Eniola Afonriwo gets the third position and she gets 400K, yeah? So is Eniola Afonriwo in the room?
Good morning, everyone. Good morning. I'm so
Eniola,
excited. I love you.
all right, so Eniola is number 3 and then she gets 400. Where is our DJ now when we need her the most? So for the
Thank you
second
so much.
position, you're welcome. For the second position, according to our amiable judges, we have Undaman Joshua Olayinka of Scrap Nigeria, second position. Ndama Joshua Olayinka, Scrap Nigeria, second position. Is Joshua still in the room?
Thank you very much, sir.
You're welcome. So Joshua gets 600,000 naira. And for the first position, I should just probably forget about this. Should I go ahead?
Go ahead, sir. Go ahead,
Should
sir.
I
Go
go
ahead.
ahead? Should I go ahead?
Yes, sir.
And
Yes,
so the
sir. Yes,
first
sir.
position, meaning the winner of this particular pitch competition from MSME Africa Growth Factory Cohort 1 is no other than Ubok Ame of Uban Leaders. Ubokame is the winner. She comes
Thank you.
first. Joshua is number 2, and Eniola is number 3. Where's Ubok?
I'm right here. I'm here. Thank you. Thank
You're
you.
welcome.
Thank you.
So like we said, we would get in touch with you and make sure that all the everything is sorted out by next week. And then further communication will also happen in your certificates are ready. They will be sent across. We're also soliciting for your feedback. We've sent forms for you to fill. Please go ahead and fill them, and then let's just keep in touch. The alumni committee will be set up. We'd love to see all your faces there. And so I think that's all from my end. Congratulations to everybody who has been a part of this. We are all winners. Congratulations once again.
Right. Thank you, everyone. Stand up. Oh, yes. Yeah. Okay, people. Thank you. Let's have Madam Sarah Afolabi, please. All right, Madam Sarah, you have the mic now.
Congratulations to everybody. But Mr. Shege, you forgot to call my name. I thought I was number 1. You forgot to call my name, but there's no problem. So congratulations to our top 3 and to everybody. Congratulations that you made it this far. And I'm very sure that you have learned 1 or 2 things or many things that would help you in your business as you go on. And we are proud of you. We are rooting for you all. So please, this is the segment that me I like because I like to take pictures. So everybody, let us turn on our cameras so we can take pictures.
Yeah, please, let me say something.
Okay,
Sarah, can you hear me?
Okay.
Judges, please pardon my bad manners. I want to say thank you to our judges. Thank you, Ayodele. Thank you, Kelechi. We called and you answered, and the feedback had been awesome from you. Thank you so very much. I shouldn't forget to do that. Thank you, Ayodele. Thank you, Kelechi, for that wonderful feedback. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank you for recognizing me. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. And we are grateful. So, our VC, are you ready for us? Are you ready?
Yes,
so everybody, please, can you turn on your cameras? We want to see your smiling faces. Please let us see our graduates with your what's it called? Graduation gown.
Graduation gown.
Yes, you can see that my voice has gone. It's because I went to fight tailor. You need to see the way I was fighting the tailor for you people. But don't worry, courts too wear their gowns. Okay, so everybody, please turn on your cameras so that we can quickly take the group pictures and then, okay. Madam Mercy, are you taking it or I should take it from my hand?
I'm taking, but then you can take as well too.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you so much. See fine people. See our people. Okay. You people are not smiling now. Oh yeah, now. Oh, yeah.
All right.
Okay.
I think we have a good one now.
Okay, thank you so much. You have.
Thank you, everyone. All
Yeah.
right.
So,
Madam Sarah? Okay,
everyone.
so everyone,
Okay.
thank you. We are grateful.
So I would like
to
quickly
Madam Sarah's
say the
network
vote of
is ready.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you so much to all our judges, our facilitators. Can you hear me now? Is that Taylor? Hello, can you hear me? Mercy.
Yes, though it's going on and off, but we
Mercy,
can
can you hear
hear
me?
you. Yes, I can hear you. But regardless, hear you or not, we are grateful, everyone, and thank you for riding with us. I mean, it's been a journey, and now we are one big family. So yes, thank you, everyone. We'll connect with everyone to let you know when you set it up. And please fill the assessment form. It's really very important so that can improve on this program. You've all had glowing remarks, but we want to do better. So we are also learning and we want to do better. So please let's have your impact result and we would send the certificate. Everyone graduating gets a certificate. I mean, you'll get that. We'll communicate everything to you. Thank you. Have a great Friday. Item 6. Is it 6 or 7? It's item 7. So please prepare your food. We told you to come with food now. Let's have the food. Let's eat. Let's have the food. Let's eat, people. Yeah, you all made it. You are always